is 5:15 a.m. We just left the campground and have pulled back into Cape Kiwanda. Not sure if there's really a sunrise or anything left, but we're gonna sit here and hang out for a little bit and see, and then carry on with our day after that. About 7:15 a.m. and we're at the Cape Lookout Trail. We didn't realize it was like 5 miles, and I have the worst headache I've had in a really long time. So we're gonna hold off for a minute and get some breakfast going. He's gonna make us some oatmeal and coffee, and then we'll go from there. She got breakfast ready. What oatmeal is it?
It's a banana nut protein from
Nice.
Quaker Oats.
Try a new oatmeal. And we get some coffees. This banana nut protein oatmeal literally tastes like banana nut bread. It was delicious. It's about 8:43 a.m. and we've just been sitting outside of this trailhead watching Yellowstone and just hanging. It's been raining a lot this morning and we're feeling lazy, and so we're just kind of enjoying some TV in the car before we decide what we're going to do next. Later this morning or this afternoon, we'll head to the Tillamook Creamery and do the tour there. And then at some point, we'll head north to Cannon Beach and explore that area and go from there. So you can barely see the restroom back over there, but me and Macy both had to go. And so there's 2 spots, so we took them. Obviously, we locked the doors. And on these, there's no, like, sign that says like taken or anything. You know how it'll show red if somebody's in it. These just are locked from the inside. We're both in there using the bathroom, and this lady walks up and tries both doors and then goes, "Ugh, I don't understand why they would have these if they're just going to keep them locked." And it was just funny.
Just immediately walked away.
Yeah.
There's no knock. There's no like.
Just assume that Oregon keeps their trailhead bathrooms locked and, you know, unusable by the public. So that was funny. We were both just pooping. And then she waited until we were done in her car and sprinted over and used the bathroom. Well, she didn't sprint. She walked up and used the bathroom. But it's funny that she, I guess at some point, realized that people were probably in there, and so she waited. So I'm super silly, and as we were driving out of Cape Lookout Trailhead, Macy noticed a sign that said road to Cape Lookout. And so we're at the state park, I believe, and we just found a parking lot to park in, and finally just waited until the rain died down, and we're just gonna go check it out and get a good look-see. One family cooking some food over here. This beautiful beach view. Some people are walking on it. Some people are sitting under umbrellas. It's really peaceful when it's not raining. So we're on the hunt for a full sand dollar, but so far the best we've found is like a perfect half. Everything's been broken. So here's a sand dollar, not a full one, but it's like a little flower emblem on them. I actually don't think I've ever seen a full one, or if I have, I don't remember, but Macy really wants one.
Shells. I love sand dollars.
So sad. All right, this has been the best one we found so far. Somehow there's a big old chip in it, but that's cool. So we just enjoyed a nice walk on the beach, and now we are headed to the Tillamook Creamery. So our toothbrushes are dying, and so we've got a little toothbrush charging setup going here in one of the cup holders. Pretty innovative if you ask me. We are arriving at the Tillamook Creamery, and this place is really nice and absolutely packed. Like literally every parking spot is taken.
For an hour.
Yeah, and it opened at 10 and it's like 11:10, so that's crazy. try some cheese samples. This first one is smoked medium cheddar.
Oh wow.
Smoky.
Definitely smoky.
We have 35 million pounds of cheese in here. Holy smokes. Look how big those blocks of cheese are. Goodness. Macy's going to milk the cow. Let's go, let's go. They receive 1.6 million pounds of milk every day. That's a lot of milk. Here's the cooking vats. Each of these vats holds so much milk. 6,220 gallons. The leftover liquid after these machines run is turned into whey, which goes into protein shakes and protein bars, that kind of thing. This is what an old school vat looks like, where you actually make the cheese by hand. They still use this for small batches or new recipes. And that is what the new state-of-the-art technology looks like. So all the cheese on the side we just looked at goes to the warehouse, and now we're on the other side where they take it out of the warehouse where it's been aging, and they package it to go to the grocery store. So you can see all these boxes going to the warehouse, and then just right over here they have some cut up cheese, smaller sections. And this is going to be the packaging. And all of this is the packaging process to go to grocery stores. So this robot debags the 40-pound blocks of cheese. They come down the line, they're cut, they're weighed, and they go through the patching station, and then they're finally bagged at that size right there. It's into grocery stores. Really neat process. Check this out, dude. Sheesh. The ice cream line is insanely long. So we're just going to go get some ice cream sandwiches from the freezer and eat those instead. So we're between trying a premium pint, splitting it, or picking up 4 of these ice cream sandwiches and each eating 2 of these. So we decided we're going to get the salted caramel. Alright, we found a little corner standing table, and Macy's busting open the ice cream sandwiches. And here's what we're working with. Alright, here's how they look. Macy, you want to give a little taster? Whoa! Tasty? Good. It is time for number 2. Peace out, Tillamook. It's been real.
We are headed to Cannon Beach right now. We're gonna check out the beach a little bit, see if it's something that we want to make a fire on, or if we can make a fire on it. Probably gonna make some coffee. It's getting to that afternoon slump. Sounds really nice to have a nice hot cup of coffee again. And then we'll probably walk around some shops. So we're just gonna explore the area.
We have arrived at Cannon Beach. Seems to be a cute and quaint little beach town here in Northern Oregon. So we're going to go check it out, maybe check the beach out, and go from there. These dogs are so cute. They're like miniature revs. This is the most insane kite I've ever seen. Wow. Fast forward a couple minutes and we have the Coleman set up. Macy's getting the coffee set up, and we'll get some boiling water here soon. Alright, water's boiling. Stanley's ready? Good. About 2 p.m. and the coffee is just about ready. Oh, let's go in there. We found a couch and we're gonna play Where's Waldo. Check out these corgi socks. We might have found us a good sticker for Cannon Beach in Oregon altogether. We're gonna keep checking them out and see if we can't find something better. This might actually be the one we go with because it represents the beach fairly well. We've narrowed it down now to 2 stickers. This one is probably the coolest, but this one is a really good size. So we're torn. We're on the north end of Cannon Beach, and there are more pelicans than we've ever seen just chilling in this water. And they're continuing to fly in. It's 4:30 p.m. and we've been trying to figure out if we want to like buy burger stuff and cook it on the beach or cook it near the beach, or if we just want to go to like a local burger place. And we've settled on Public Coast. It's like a more homey burger brewery type restaurant here in Cannon Beach. And so we're going to go in there, probably get some burgers and hang out and maybe watch the Aggies, assuming the game's not delayed for much longer. And then we will migrate over to the beach later and maybe have a little beach fire and watch the sunset, assuming that the clouds stay away. Hello. Oh, you're so sweet.
You're so nice and cute.
Hello.
Is your dog?
Here's our first look of Cannon Beach and the iconic haystack rock right out there. That thing, I know you can't really tell, but look how small those people are compared to it. That thing is massive. So Cannon Beach has been iffy on and off due to rain, and we're hungry, we need ice, we need gas, and a few other things. And so we've decided that since we have some time to burn due to the rain here in Oregon and the rain delaying the A&M baseball game, that we're going to drive to the Costco that's about 30 minutes away and just check every box, and then probably come back if the weather's better and see the sunset, and if not, we'll do something else. We decided to get another outdoor blanket so that we can have one in the tent and one normal, so we're picking one of those up. All right, we got some pizza. We just ran across the street to Walmart and got us some firewood. We've used this stuff before. It's not the best. It kind of pops and I don't know, seems like it burns through quicker, but it'll do the trick. We couldn't find any other wood and we don't feel like making another errand or running another errand. All right, we just parked. We are literally right by the beach access, but we had to park essentially in this bush. So Macy's gonna have to like climb through, but pretty dang convenient. We have our wood. Macy has our chairs and our new blanket. And we're headed down to Cannon Beach. There's no rain in the forecast, at least right now, so hopefully we can have a nice sunset with a nice fire. We brought out basically all the layers because it's so windy. It's only like 55 right now, but the temp's still dropping. It's windy as heck, and we don't want to freeze. There's Haystack. Thankfully, there are a couple other groups here with fires, so we know that it's legal, or at least basically legal. All right, chairs are set up. We basically found a fire pit just right next to this thing, and here's our view. So the sun will probably set a little bit farther over. Hopefully this tower's not in the way, but it should be pretty nonetheless.
Okay, we've got the whole setup. Riker's about to get this thing going. It's just super windy out here. There we go.
Home flaming. Got a little log cabin set up going here. This wood, we have 4 pieces of fat wood in there. This wood is also supposed to be super flammable. So hopefully we can just do a one take. And
Gosh, this is unreal.
yeah, it's wild.
We gotta go. Look at all of these birds swarming. It's crazy.
We were just so amazed by how consistent these waves are. Just wave after wave, non-stop. It's even crazier on this side. Look at that, just smashing those big rocks. Also, there's a bunch going on over here. These guys are lugging these huge logs over. They're chopping them up. Bunch of crazy high schoolers, bro. But it's so entertaining to watch. Go Ags. Living the dream, baby. Check out all of these birds. Good night, dude. They're everywhere. It's about 10 p.m. and this is how Cannon Beach is looking. The sun is fully set, but there's still a good amount of lighting. I just threw the logs off the flames, dispersed the fire, and I'm gonna throw some more sand on it, and then we're gonna head out. Goodbye, Cannon Beach. It's been real. It's about 11 p.m. and we were going to camp like in a state forest, just find some dispersed camping. But on the second road that we tried, we peeled off and we're trying to look on the satellite to see what it looked like. And fairly quickly, a car pulled off behind us and instantly turned his lights off. It was just really sketchy. So we kept driving. We'd seen a sign that said rest area in a mile. So now we're at this rest area. It's called like Sunrise Rest Area, something like that. It's between Cannon Beach and Portland. So we're going to call it a night here. Some RVs. There's actually a couple rooftop tents. And it has really good reviews online. So neither of us have ever stayed at a rest area before. But this seems like a good start. So this is where we're going to sleep for the night. Aggie's won, and we're exhausted, so we're calling it a night. Good night.